It's Tuesday, January 10th, and this is Drive Check, a Card Fight Vanguard podcast.
$148.
Is this now one of those weird numbers channels that you can get on the
178.
shortwave radio?
208. No, I was just counting the price of my Tachikaze deck now.
Oh.
Hey, Will, guess how much Gaia Emperors are on TCG Player right now?
$43.72.
I mean, the 40 part was accurate.
Ugh. Can I just complain about the secondary market for a little bit?
I mean, you can. It's not like we do that every week, though.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I'm not complaining now because I participated in. I mean, I didn't participate in the buyout. I built the deck.
How are your
That's
Dragonic
different.
Overlord the ends?
They're
Worthless.
sitting at worthless. Yeah.
So, can I quote some Shakespeare to start us off this evening?
Go ahead.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Dragon Ball Z, not to praise it. The evil that card games do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So tell me, Jack,
I actually got a tear in my eye when you said
what has happened to that hussy card game that was taking so much time away from Card Fight Vanguard?
Well, it was shut down.
What do you mean by shut down? What does that mean?
As in the license expired on the company that had the license, and the Dragon Ball Z property, the primary license owner is Bandai, and Bandai gave it to Panini under a 2-year contract. And Panini went to get it renewed, and the Bandai wouldn't renew it because they're coming out with their own version of a Dragon Ball Z card game. So the game is dead.
Does Bandai Namco have any other card games?
See, the thing about Bandai Namco and their card games is that they generally have a lifespan of a couple of months before they die.
Wow, what other games have they tried to do?
Dragon Ball Z, it happened before, and it died in a couple of months. The Naruto game, I'm gonna look it up.
Naruto lasted a long time, though.
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't ever like a huge thing, though.
I was doing some research
it wasn't
on
main 3.
Yeah, I was doing some research on Bushiroad recently, and I didn't realize this, but they actually had a license for My Little Pony card game for a little while.
Really?
Yeah. I love that card game.
Let's see. There's the Power Ranger card game, the Naruto card game, the Resident Evil card game, the Star Trek card game, the Uncharted card game.
That's it?
They never had a Katamari Damacy card game?
That's currently.
You're going to find nothing.
I can't find anything so far.
This is a horribly outdated website.
So
2008. That makes sense.
For somebody who's never seen a single episode of Dragon Ball Z and knows nothing about the story, what would have enticed me to play that card game?
Do you like action?
No.
Do you like romance?
Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with that.
Do you like physical comedy?
Not really.
Do you like emotions?
I try to avoid having them as much as possible.
Well, then you probably would have hated Dragon Ball Z anyways.
You missed
soulless
out
creature,
on the
you.
key factor that you could have sold me on.
Oh. Hey, Will, do you like balls?
Well, I mean, that's not the whole package. Why couldn't you say, do you like huge muscle dudes?
Oh, you're right.
Because the answer is yes.
Okay, well, there you go. There's that and balls. So
Dragon Balls.
Well, I mean, sure. Let's go with that.
So what is the gameplay of this defunct card game named or run by a company that's named after pressed grilled bread.
What do you mean? What is the gameplay?
What's the whole
How do
point of
you
it?
play Dragon Ball Z? What makes it so wonderful and exciting that it would take time away from Card Fight Vanguard, the most perfect card game ever made?
The combat system, or in the way turns were taken, is you would alternate between you and your opponent taking actions as opposed to like having a full turn. And I just enjoyed the combat system. It was much more of an interactive experience than any other game I've ever played.
So it's very similar to Ophidian.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but sure.
Well, Ophidian's a card game where you're in an arena and it's supposed to be very similar to boxing, and you either control the action, or if you can't control the action passes to your opponent. And it's basically like there's other things that limit how long a turn can happen, but you can pass the action back and forth between you and your opponent any number of times, as long as both of you have the ability to pass the action back and forth. So
yeah, it's like that.
Traditional turns.
Star Wars Destiny is also a card game that is like that.
So Star Wars Destiny is the new hotness, the phoenix rising from the grave. Who's making Star Wars Destiny?
Fantasy Flight.
Yeah.
Fantasy Flight never fails.
Right.
Should I ask for a set of Netrunner base set for my birthday?
I think you should ask for a box of Star Wars Destiny for your birthday.
I don't like Star Wars.
Well, there's your problem, Will. Everyone likes Star Wars.
I know people who don't like Star Wars that aren't just me.
Those people aren't real people.
Oh. Well, let's get to the topic of the hour.
Rest in peace, Panini Dragon Ball Z TCG 2014 to 2017.
Let's have a lot of hope that maybe Bandai Namco will make a good Dragon Ball Z game with their licensed property.
It's not good. I've played. Or I've looked at videos of it. It's already out in Japan.
Oh no!
It's not.
I'll teach you Ophidian. Don't worry.
Okay.
So have you had it? You said you've been playing Vanguard every Sunday.
I've been.
Did you get to play 2 days ago on Sunday?
I did not, because I had. First of all, my car is broken down, so I couldn't go to the shop. And second of all, I had other plans that night. But every other Sunday, I have been playing, and I went and played once. Nope, that was last week. Just kidding. So I haven't played since we last spoke. But I did finish my Tachikaze deck, which is now pricey as all heck.
Well, it's only $208.
Oh no, that was like half of the deck. I wasn't done yet.
Oh,
but we started talking.
How many Giocondas do you have in there?
Giocondas. I have 0 Giocondas.
You need Giocondas, dude. Cole?
Yeah.
Have you seen Carl lately?
Yes.
Did you play Vanguard with Carl?
I did not play Vanguard with Carl.
Did you play every Dragon other Ball Z?
No.
Did you play My Little Pony?
No, I haven't. Dang it, I need to teach him that. I got those other games too. But
did you play
Star Wars Destiny?
Star Wars Destiny?
Not this time, but the last time I saw him, I did, and we had fun.
The Pokemon trading card game?
No, that is a little too pricey for us.
That game is way too expensive.
The Yu-Gi-Ohs.
You know what's incredibly sad about Pokemon trading card game? You can literally say, no, you're not going to start playing it because you're not going to win at Battle Roads ever again. But you can honestly say that there are ways of playing Magic the Gathering that are cheaper than playing Pokemon. There
totally are.
There's just no way to play inexpensive Pokemon unless you're literally just playing for goofs.
I mean, if you already have your staples, then it's not that expensive.
Well, I doubt.
You only get 4 Shaymins?
Okay, well, Shaymin's out of the question. That's irrelevant to the conversation because Shaymin is just ridiculously expensive. Also, it's getting the set that Shaymin came out in is getting a reprinting, even though the set came out like 2.5 years ago. So that'll drop the price a little bit.
What set was that?
Roaring Skies.
Roaring Skies, okay.
But you're also talking to somebody who bought 2 copies of Tropical Beach, so
Well, that's your fault, Will.
as a gift. Not even for myself.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Gracious. So, have you had some good Vanguard times?
Yeah. I mean, I had pretty good Yu-Gi-Oh time, too.
Okay, well,
there's
that's
no
irrelevant.
Such thing.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a terrible game, and people should stop playing it immediately.
It really is.
Have either of you bought boxes of Revival Collection?
No, I
have not. But I bought Tachikaze singles, so there went my Vanguard budget for like the next year.
Go. Yeah, I bought one box of Revival Collection, got an Aura-Geyser Dragon out of it, and
well, that's good.
Alan, my coworker, bought 2 boxes of Revival, and he got an Aura-Geyser Dragon and a Chaos Breaker, which he gave to me in exchange for the Melum that I pulled. Because, we've got to fuel that Gear Chronicle lifestyle. I gave him a couple other things too.
You don't have to.
I think he made out better in the deal than I did. Seeing his Chaos Breakers down to like $4 for the Revival Collection version. I've also noticed that on TCG Player, the Revival Collection versions are lower priced than the original prints, and it's like it's the same card.
Maybe they just like
different foiling.
Yeah.
And
is the foiling different?
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, for me, it's about what the card does. It's not about what the card looks like. So, I'm not going to spend all that extra money. But I'm looking forward to getting some more Chaos Breakers together so I can have some Chaos Breaker fun and excitement. I didn't go to the shop yesterday to play Vanguard, or Sunday night to play Vanguard, because it was about 7 degrees here in Washington, D.C., and that's the kind of weather where you just don't want to leave your house at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jack's ever experienced 7 degrees in his life, but
I have not. It's that you said that, and I was like, "What? It's so hot. It was so hot today. What are you talking
about?" Oh,
it's frigid.
Oh, it's so bad over here, Jack.
Right now, it's a cool 53 degrees, and it's raining.
So from where I park my car to my front door, it's about a 5-minute walk, and I was carrying my shake bottle that I make my protein shakes in, and in the distance of that walk, the water droplets inside the shake bottle froze into ice.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
You can watch science happen right before your eyes.
I used to walk from the natatorium across from our high school when we had gym class and had to swim. And after coming back from swimming, my hair would freeze halfway before it even got to the school. It was so cold.
There was back in 1992, maybe 93. The winter was so cold that when I would walk from my house to the place where I was working, then my not even going to finish that statement, but it was frozen and it was cold, and nobody needs to know about
your Dragon Ball.
No, not that. It was different. It had to do with boogers, and I realized that nobody wants to hear about boogers. So,
I mean, just
did we make any mistakes last week?
I don't know. I think we're getting better about it.
I think we are.
Or are we just saying less and putting ourselves out there less?
I think we're talking less Vanguard and more odd stuff.
No, we're not talking about cars and truck stops. All right. So these are the things I wanted to talk about this week as we try to become a better service to our listeners' podcast. Number 1, all of the Bushiroad World Championship regional championships have happened. Did you know that?
Yes.
Did not know that.
So there were 3 major ones that occurred. There is North America Continentals, Europe Continentals, and Asia Oceania Continentals. So, what decks do you think topped in North American Continentals?
Gear Chronicle.
Number 1, champion Daniel Middlesworth. I've heard his name before because I think he played Freeze Ray Messiahs at another competition, but His deck name is JC Time Leap, Draw, Stand, Crit, JJ. I don't know what those initials mean, but that's the name of his deck. And yes, it's all Chrono Jet, Dragon, Gear, Chronicle, good times. First runner-up. What do you think that one was?
Kagura.
Shadow Paladins.
That would be Gear Chronicle, Jihui Huang. Ouyang, I'm sorry, mispronounced the last name. Once again, Chrono Jet Dragon, Chrono Fang Tiger, Malarkeys.
Third. I played Tiger, that's a different deck.
Well, cool. I had Chrono Jet and like one Chrono Fang Tiger.
That's innovation right there. Wow. Third place, Gear Chronicle.
Third place, Richard Doan. And the name of his deck is Victor is MVP.
So I sure hope he's playing Dimensional Police.
Dimension Police? With Extreme Battler Victor being his grade 3? No, he's playing Nova Grapplers.
Well,
at least missed a funny pun.
At least it wasn't a Gear Chronicle sweep.
That's true. And plus, we haven't really seen or heard of Victor in a while.
That's... Yeah, I guess. It's a good deck right now, I guess. It doesn't beat Gear Chronicle, though.
All right. Our European champion. Not Gaillard. Not Toshiki Kai. Christopher Nguyen.
The suspense is killing me.
What was his deck?
Gear Chronicle.
Gear Chronicle. Chrono Jet there. Dragon Dealio.
The suspense
Second
is
place.
So real.
Second place deck name, Exodia 2.0 NUF 6X Continentals OP La. This is
Gear
Liu
Chronicle.
Boshen.
Gear Chronicle.
Thingsaver Dragon. Sanctuary Guard Dragon.
Ooh.
So that would be Royal Paladins.
Interesting.
Second runner-up, Ellis Reeves. With the deck name just gives it away, doesn't it? TikTok on the clock.
Kagura.
Wow.
Yeah, obviously. No, that's Gear Chronicle. How many TikTok workers did he have? 3.
Yep. Shows how good of a card that is.
All right, and the land of
true it's getting banned.
Innovation. Asia Oceania Continental Finals. Champion, Andy Lowe. Kind of like Christopher Lowe from Singapore, but his name is Andy Lowe, and his deck name is Across the Seven Seas in 80
Seven
Days.
Seas Rush.
Well,
Rush
seeing
deck.
as he had only one grade 3, and it was Seven Seas Dragon, I would give you a Seven Seas Rush on that, correct. Runner-up, Jeff, no last name, and his deck name is In the Name of Her.
Gear Chronicle.
Gear Chronicle Chrono Jet Dragon.
Lovely.
And second runner-up, Simon Zheng with
Gear Chronicle.
Deck name. You're looking at it now. Toki Doki.
I'm not looking at it. I was just guessing Gear Chronicle because it's Gear Chronicle.
3 TikTok workers. And
great.
He's got the little chronotherapy hamster. That's guys from the cartoon.
So out of those 9 lists, we have 6 Gear Chronicle, 1 Nova Grappler, 1 Royal Paladin, and 1 Grand Blue.
Yeah, Grand Blue 7 Seas Rush.
I love this meta.
Yeah, I'm glad there's a lot of innovation coming out these days.
Hey, that one guy played a Chrono Tiger. It's innovation.
Oh boy. So the World Championships, which is a thing that happens where somebody gets to be the world champion Cardfight Vanguard player, are scheduled for January 14th. Which is
that's
4
soon.
days away. Those are happening in Tokyo, Japan, in the Bushi Road office. And then a bunch of Japanese...
It's in the office.
That's what it says, Bushi Road office. And then it has a bunch of Japanese squigglies that I don't understand. And then it says, 2nd floor, Sumitomo Nakano Sakaue Building 1-38-1 Chuo Nakano Ku Tokyo 1640011. So if you want to go to observe, they didn't give a time of day, but I say just camp out by their front door. If you're near Tokyo, may as well go.
How close is Mexico to Tokyo? Because that's where I'll be on the 14th.
Not close at all, although
Okay.
Are you going to be on the Pacific side of Mexico or the Atlantic side of Mexico?
On a boat, probably.
On the Pacific or the Atlantic?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Left or right?
Do you understand how oceans work?
No, I don't.
Are you planning on going through the Panama Canal?
No.
Then you will be on the Pacific side.
There we go. That's the answer I was looking for.
All right. So they've given us our now that we're closing out the 2016 competitive year, they've given us our 2017 tournament schedule. And what's the big difference between the 2 years?
What? I'm so angry.
What?
Just kidding. I don't know. That's just how everyone's reacting to these tournaments.
Well, there's a lot of things to be angry or unjustifiably angry about, but what's the big difference in this year versus last year?
Luck and logic.
No.
Well, that's one.
I mean, that is a difference, but it's not. Cole?
2 different circuits?
You want to make a grab for it? Well, no, we've always had the spring and the fall series.
Playing in one this year, so it's different, and that's a big difference because we're the most important people in the Vanguard community.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. But that's not correct.
What is it then?
What did they do last spring for the Spring Fests?
Oh yeah, Team League.
There is no team tournament anymore
Dang.
at all in 2017. It's all individual. So team drive check, never had a chance.
It was always 2018.
Well, let's hope we're still alive in 2018. There's a lot of things stacked against us, so
I'll probably die in Mexico.
please don't. I kind of enjoy having you around sometimes. Not often, but sometimes.
You're okay.
All right, have you guys looked up where the locations of the spring tournaments are going to be?
I have.
All right, give us a read, Mr. Jack.
Well, you see here, the spring circuit from March to July of 2017, even though July is considered the summer, is it not?
It is not. It is considered the
It's
spring.
not?
No,
Is it
because on this webpage it's not.
All right.
Maybe in meteorological terms it is.
Say.
Regional Championship. Spring 2017. From March 11th and 12th, you have, this is Dallas, Texas. You've got Cardfight Vanguard.
I might want to
2
go
dates.
to that.
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, and also, yeah, what are people salty about?
I'll tell you when we get to March 25th to 26th.
Indianapolis.
Well, we
Indiana.
can start with March 11th and 12th because there's saltiness there too.
I mean, not from the Vanguard community.
Not for the Vanguard, but Genro Bushi Road fans overall might want to know that they are not doing all games at all locations anymore.
Which is really dumb. I don't know why they're doing
I
that.
have no
It's
idea.
a lot of manpower.
Oh, yeah, because so many people play Luck and Logic, right?
So Dallas,
Cardfight
Yes.
Vanguard. Hey, and Cardfight Vanguard's definitely not their biggest game, right? So that definitely shouldn't be at every tournament.
oh dude, Weiss Schwartz is their biggest game. Don't kid yourself.
I don't think that's true.
So Dallas
There's
is
only 5
Vanguard
places
only,
playing with Magic. Sorry.
right? Dallas is Vanguard only.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, which I
March
did
25th to
would have
26th.
wanted to go to because me and Cole could hang out.
Yeah.
Weiss and Buddy Fight.
Yeah, so I won't be going to that.
I might.
Hey. April 15th and 16th, Jacksonville, Florida. Cardfight Vanguard. That's it.
Vanguard only.
April 22nd in Puerto Rico. Cardfight Vanguard, Weiss Schwartz, and Buddy Fight. That's the first.
All three. So
And
it's in Caguas,
Card.
Puerto Rico.
In Canada, Toronto, May 6th and 7th, we got Vanguard, and that's it. Mexico City, Mexico. You ready for this? This is a doozy. May 13th and 14th, you got Card Fight Vanguard, White Schwartz, Buddy Fight, and Luck and Logic.
Wow, they got them all. Mexico City is the place to be.
Canada and BC, you got White Schwartz, Buddy Fight, and Luck and Logic.
That's
No
Richmond,
Vanguard.
British Columbia.
Yes.
No Vanguard.
In Newark, New Jersey.
Newark.
Newark, New Jersey.
Newark is
Whatever.
in Delaware. Newark is in New Jersey.
Whatever. White Schwartz, Buddy Fight, Luck and Logic. No Vanguard.
What?
Hey, you ready for this one, though?
Wait a minute.
What?
Where's the East Coast Vanguard tournament?
Oh, you get none of them.
Oh, well.
You're supposed to come to the one on July 1st and 2nd in California.
Is
That's
that
what-
as
that's
part
why.
of the? Is that part of the Bushiroad Grand Fest?
It is. Vanguard
is.
and Buddy Fight Grand Festival.
In Long Beach Convention and Exhibition Center?
Yes.
How far is that from your house?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes walking or 5 minutes driving?
Five minutes driving.
But your car is busted.
Well, by July, I hope it'll be fixed.
Well, do they have Uber in Long Beach?
They do.
All right, then we'll have to take an Uber.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Pokemon Nationals are also on that weekend, so.
So is Anime Expo,
Ugh,
which is another reason people are angry.
just too many
for some-
things going on. Anyways, Otakon is better up in Baltimore than Anime Expo, so make your choice there. Otakon is always later in the year. All right, so the autumn locations have been set without them actually providing the dates, and I'm also disturbed again. So we've got Toronto, Canada, Indianapolis, Indiana, San Jose, Costa Rica, Albany, New York. I don't know, folks. I'm. You may not know this about me, but I spend an awful lot of my life in New York, and there is no reason to ever go to Albany. It is in the middle of nowhere. Yes, it's the state capital, and it's like such a waste of land. Wow. That's just, I'm so disappointed. Houston, Texas, Richmond, British Columbia again, Jacksonville, Florida again, Honolulu, Hawaii, which we may need to plan a trip out there.
Oh, yeah, because I can afford that.
Irvine, California. Is that
With no Vanguard. With no Vanguard.
Oh, I didn't even notice that listed there. Shoot.
Ah.
Oh, wait. Albany does have Vanguard. Okay. Lots of these do have Vanguard. Toronto
Yeah,
does
but-
not have Vanguard.
Mine doesn't have Vanguard.
Where
So
is
they-
Irvine?
Irvine is like an half hour to an hour from Long Beach.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
So I think
question.
what they did, I think, is they split the
never mind.
games between spring and winter, autumn. So like half of the games, in some cases half of the games, in some cases 3 of the games and 1 of the game, but like in every location, there's only one season with one game of choice, is what it looks like.
I'm just so it just seems to me that they've completely reduced the number of tournaments that they have. There's no White Plains, which was a traditional location. There's no Atlanta, which was a traditional. I am angry.
I am too. Let's just start our own tournament circuit.
I don't know where the ARGs are. Maybe we'll look into those for next week to
There's
see.
none in California.
I don't
ever.
care about California.
I do. That's where I
Y'all
am.
go smoke your legal weed and have a good time. Leave Vanguard to us serious people.
I thought you were gonna say leave the United States.
No, I believe that California is technically like the world's 3rd largest economy. If you left the United States, we'd be in a sorry place. So,
I mean,
please
what
stay.
we reported a 168 million deficit, I think, this year.
The deficit
something
of
like-
water, but now it's been raining, I've heard. So
Oh,
you guys are
it's-
good.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, don't worry about me.
All right,
okay.
so the good news. When I saw this reported, I saw somebody say it has to do with the OCG and not the TCG. What is the OCG?
Original card game.
What? So what we play is not the original card game?
Oh, the original card game is in Japan. That's what they always.
Because it's like it came from like a Yu-Gi-Oh term.
What?
That's what in Yu-Gi-Oh, the OCG is always referred to as the Japanese area. I don't know why, but that's just always what it's been referred to as.
Well,
and I think people moving over have taken over that terminology.
Thank you for clarifying that. Now, can you explain what's happened in the OCG but not the TCG yet?
But first, Cole, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What was your question that you never asked?
I answered it myself.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't help our listeners.
I was just wondering where you found the autumn regional thing, but I found it.
Right under the spring one.
Yep, it threw me off because it wasn't
Vanguard/EN.
All right, you ready? You ready for this? There's been a restriction list update in Japan.
Another one?
Oh man!
Are they trying to balance the game? Are they trying to make things fair? Are they trying to un-OP things?
Trying, yes. Succeeding, probably not.
The Kagare Bros are finally going to get what they want.
I mean, I want more than just Conroe unrestricted.
What else do you need unrestricted? All right, go through the list and then let's make fun of you.
All right, well, first of all, Conroe unrestricted.
Completely.
So before he just couldn't be your starter.
The OG Conroe, right?
Yeah, the original Conroe, the OG Conbro. Strong row is Conbro. So he shared like a limitation with Barkle and TikTok worker. And so now he's Sanctuary Guard Dragon has gone to 1. The original Sanctuary Guard Dragon has gone to 1 because apparently in Japan that deck, by the looks of these tournament results, Sanctuary Guard Dragon is really running rampant. That was sarcasm, 100%.
We didn't look at Japanese tournament results.
The Oceania one,
nope.
We did.
That does not include Japan.
Oh, just kidding. Never mind. Then ignore that statement. 7 Seas Apprentice Night Runner. Limited to 1, and he can't be your starter. So there goes the 7 Seas Rush deck.
Oh, because God forbid we have innovation.
And Urwatar, the stand trigger for Gear Chronicle, has now gone to 1, which will do nothing. Just like TikTok going to 1 did nothing. Urwatar going to 1 will do nothing.
We should also clarify this is only in Japan right now. Doesn't affect us in the English or anywhere else. Really.
Only for the OCG, not for the TCG.
The OG OCG.
So they didn't do anything to Mellum?
Nope.
Ah. Oh well. Yeah, I've seen a lot of complaints about how restricting Urwatar is not going to do anything because it basically goes back to the deck and then you seek it out with Mellum anyways. So you can just keep using it as much as you want. It's no Refros nerfing. Well,
I mean that didn't really even hurt the core of the deck. The deck that was just something that was in the deck that was annoying, but hurting Mellum, I think. Bushiroad's more slow to act on that because Mellum is like one of the main units for the deck, and that's like what the deck does. Granted, it's overpowered in what it does, but it's
Well, they only have so many nerfs that they can nerf. So once they come out with a new clan, or they officially decide that this is the year of the Shadow Paladins, then we'll see what changes. But
I think this is the year of the Tachikaze.
Nah. Tachikaze, the Junko Shadow Paladins, you mean? So we'll see in a month. It usually takes about a month to a month and a half for them to come out with a restriction list for the TCG English version of the game. So we'll see what we get. when that comes out in February or March. All right. Other news item that we had, they've announced a new Oracle think tank, Perfect Guard. And
wow, this is really big news. No way.
Well, no, here's the thing. Why this is important. First off, it's a Perfect Guard that can guard any unit, not just the Vanguard. And it has a skill where if you are at Oracle 5, which means you have 5 cards in your hand, you can, at the end of your turn, discard a card from your hand and take the Perfect Guard back out of your drop zone and put it back in your hand.
But what's next? What do you have to do after that?
That's it. Discard one to bring it back.
No, and then you have to bind a card from your hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said discard one. You have to bind one. You don't have to discard a card from your hand to take it back.
But you
bind
do it,
one to take it back.
But you do it after you take it back.
Yes.
Which means you have a chance of binding your Perfect Guard.
No. You choose what you bind.
No, it's at random.
No, it doesn't say that at all.
Yes, it does.
It certainly does not.
I'm 99% sure it does.
Choose a card at random from your hand and bind it face down.
Well, either way. That's not what was important to me. What's important to me is yes, it's bad. They hate Oracle Think Tank. Everybody hates Oracle Think Tank.
Like, why does Great Nature get one where they can get it for essentially for free when Oracle Think Tank, like, just gets screwed over again?
I told you. They think the Amazon rainforest is becoming too big, so they just print these crummy cards to destroy trees. The important thing is, I think we're going to see now a series of new Perfect Guards that are Perfect Guards that can guard any unit and have some sort of resurrection mechanic or ability to come back and be used. So you're not as limited in the number of Perfect Guards that you'll be able to trigger off. So that's just another mechanic for trying to slow down the game a little bit, giving people more options to defend. So we're probably going to see similar ones to these for every clan coming out over time throughout the year. I think this may be our mechanic change for the year.
And I guarantee you none will be as terrible as the Oracle Think Tank.
Of course not, because they hate Oracle Think Tank, because that's the clan that is closest to my heart. So,
yep.
What you gonna do? Play a different clan.
Genesis. I hear Genesis is cool.
Genesis is cool. So, while we're on that new card, a new Cray Elemental is actually just released as well, and it's a little interesting too.
Which one? I hadn't seen that.
Literally an hour ago. Heat Element Bobo.
Another hottie?
Mm-hmm. So, GB1, when this unit is placed on rearguard circle from your hand, if the number of cards in your damage zone is 3 or less, countercharge 1, soul charge 1. Choose one of your vanguards and deal 1 damage. Perform a damage check. Triggers will also activate. This card is from all clans and nations.
Wait, can you read that again?
Grade 2.
Oh, okay. Man.
GB1. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle from your hand, if the number of cards in your damage zone is 3 or less, countercharge 1 and soul charge 1. Choose one of your vanguards and deal 1 damage, which is performing a damage check, and triggers are also activated. Grade 2. 9,000 power.
So you're damaging your own vanguard.
Yes, to get to limit break. Because there's so many limit breakers now.
And you countercharge and soul charge 1.
I mean,
just by placing it.
That's delightful, but
most decks aren't going to have counter blasts used up at that point in the game anyways.
Yeah, no. And it's GB1. Yeah, well, it's
Oh, it's GB1 too?
Yeah.
Okay, so this card will see no play. Let's move on.
Well, I mean, it's just G-Guard, and you're at GB1.
Yeah, but most of the time I'm at like 4 damage, 3-4 damage by the time I'm at grade 2 or 3.
So maybe it's to encourage people to stop taking damage so early and to start guarding more early.
But why would you guard early?
Because you know you're going to get those perfect guards back.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. That seems like a bad card to me. Anyways.
I don't understand it. Yeah.
I just thought it was really interesting.
It's interesting, but interesting doesn't necessarily mean good.
All right. So we have one other topic to cover that we've been very remiss in, and it's become truly a black eye upon all of us, but especially you two, that we never had our holiday tournament.
But it's not the holidays anymore.
And well, now we have to have our own spring festival. Woo!
I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh, no. Cole, you were going to be so brokenhearted for Valentine's Day. I don't think I'm going to be able to be around you, okay?
Oh!
Because this will be the first Valentine's Day where all three of us are single, so...
I don't care. My birthday's the day before Valentine's Day. I'm going to just celebrate my birthday for 2 days instead of 3, or instead of 1.
Well, I'll be your Valentine, and that takes care of 2 birds with 1 stone.
Does that mean you're going to come out here and celebrate my birthday?
Possibly. I'm not going to have that kind of money by February. Don't get your hopes up, dude. Unless, like, I win the lottery or something, that's not going to happen. Oh.
Anything is.
Well, all right. So we will get organized, and I think just to make it more real and to get people to be more interested, I think we should make the ultimate prize that the person gets to be a guest on the Drive Check podcast and pick the topic that we talk about.
Snap.
So I think we will most likely we had been talking about doing it as a Skype tournament, but then again, not everybody has a computer with a camera that they can use. So we'll probably use, is it Card Fight Area?
Yes.
Because we certainly won't be using Card Fight Online. So yeah, we'll figure out how to use Card Fight Area. And, everybody can get Russian spyware on their computers when they install that. So
Fun fact, Card Fight Area is actually the tool that the Russian government used to hack the 2016 election.
Hey! Too soon. So I would recommend that anybody who would be interested in competing in the first annual Drive Check Spring Vanguard competition, install Card Fight Area, make sure you understand how it works. I already told people that they should get challenge.com accounts, get those set up, and email drivecheckpodcast@gmail.com to let us know that you would be interested in participating, just so we know that people actually do want to do this, and so that we put the time towards organizing it. And it's not just going to be the 3 of us fighting to see who gets to remain on the podcast and who gets sent away.
Or tweet at us too. Just any way to communicate with us. Just letting us know your interest.
Yeah, but tweets are so ephemeral.
That's your opinion, man. That's just like your opinion.
Did we have any listener email this week?
Oh, we got bombarded with them. We got one at 6:11 this morning. We got one at 12:54 this afternoon, and one at 3:32 this afternoon.
Are they from 3 different people?
They are.
Wow, it's a bumper crop of emails. Do read away. I believe Cole has also been looking at the email. So Cole, if you would like to read us an email, I'd be delighted to hear your melodious voice tinkling in my ears.
Cole would have to pull it up first.
All right, well, Jack, go get the first one.
This one is from Wayne S. It says, "Hey guys, I really enjoy the podcast. I'm relatively new to the game, and you guys have helped me tremendously over the past few months.
That is such a lie. Wayne S., don't stop reading that lie email. It's so false.
I've gotten the basics of the game down, and I've been using casual decks to play others. I think I'm ready to build a competitive deck to keep up with everyone else at my local card shop, as well as take my game to the next level. However, he wants us to suggest the clan and deck he builds. He doesn't need a deck that's dominant, top that's a dominant deck topping current tournaments. He prefers decks that are extremely fun and unique to play, but also happen to be competitive. Choose wisely. My new deck rests in your hands. Thanks, guys. Wayne.
Grand Blue.
Grand Blue Night Rose.
Or Shadow Paladins.
Well, Shadow Paladins are definitely not cheap.
Grand Blue Night Rose specifically got a lot cheap. I think the most expensive card in the deck is like $7 or $8.
Really?
And
What
you
about
only-
the Stride?
Well, sorry, you don't even really need that one. I mean, if you want
Well,
to, but that's all.
how
That's
competitive-
$20 now. So,
that's still pretty cheap.
yeah.
Yeah,
It used to be
is.
$40 when it
Well,
came out.
I would suggest building that deck quick because they're getting support soon, and
That
it'll
is-
start to be announced soon.
Very true.
So-
Oh, I can't wait.
Buy those Night Rose Strides and stuff now before everything goes up in price.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I would have suggested Tachikaze, but seeing how everything is now expensive as all hell, don't build Tachikaze.
you know what's not expensive as all heck?
What?
Link
What?
Joker Messiahs.
Oh, that's also that's a good deck. Right now,
After
too.
I spent all my ducats on that one, the price has gone down to bargain basement. So if you want to lock your opponent left and right and have a good old time at their expense, I go right ahead. Do the Will Anderson Link Joker Messiahs.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're like me, and so here's a joke. So this is for people that want to play Kagero, right? I like my opponent's rear guards like I like my women. Retired.
That's not even funny. That's just disturbing.
I think it's pretty funny.
All right, Cole, are you able to read us a listener email now?
No, because I have to verify the email.
Oh, good gracious. All right, Jack, read us another one.
Okay, we got one more. This one is from.
Wait, you said there were 3.
Well, we got to save some, don't we?
No. Well, not when they're coming in as bumper as this. And we've got to give
This
Cole
is-
an opportunity to read the third one. So you
This
read
is
the
a
second
first,
one.
This is a first experience, though. Our last one before this was January 4th.
That's all right.
All right. This one is from Angel E. Hey, Drive Check Podcast. New listener here. First, I would like to thank us. He would like to thank us for actually starting the podcast. There really is no other Vanguard podcast out there, so discovering you guys was a real joy.
That's not
Yep,
true.
no other Vanguard podcast.
That's not true. Go on.
Don't tell him about the dancing in the pale and the midnight, whatever.
Don't tell them about Nexus at night. What? Oop. Edit.
Anyways, I would like to get you guys to take on. Anyways, I would like to get your guys' take on if the format was ever G regulated and how the game would change, including the price. Hope to see you guys in Long Beach come July. Ooh, that's me, and that's the end of the text. That's it.
All right. So if they G restrict, well, you're gonna
What do you think that would do for the format?
Gear Chronicle will have permanent dominance of everything. They won't do that for a long time to come.
So G regulation. If we were ever to go into G regulation, it would be essentially the same format, but Gear Chronicle would just be more dominant than they already are.
Yeah.
So that's why that will never happen, at least not anytime soon. My play group is trying out something where they do G-regulated tournaments once a month, but none of us play Gear Chronicles, so it's okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So like I have Kagero that I can now the deck is like 99% G-regulated because the end was just reprinted. So I can just fix up my build a little bit. Tachikaze is pretty much G-regulated, so you know.
Well, and actually, honestly, if you play a pure Messiah build of Link Jokers, that's all G. There were no Messiahs
also,
pre-G.
Token Ranbu would probably be tier 1 or tier 2.
Oh,
if there
I'm
was
so getting the Token Rambo touch. I want to build a Token Rambo deck. I don't know why.
Well, if you're gonna do it, you should do it now before the stuff starts to get revealed.
I don't have any money, so not gonna worry about it.
Anyways, You will see me in Long Beach. I don't know about these two slackers, but we'll see.
Dreams could come true.
Hey, Cole, are you ready?
All right, this one's from Cameron T. By the way, Cameron, that's a sweet little icon you got there for your picture. Okay. Hey guys,
This is
first
why
off,
Cole's not allowed to read the emails.
I get distracted. Hey guys, first off, keep up the good work on your podcast. Secondly, if Bushiroad considers creating a third technical booster, what 3 clans do you guys think they'll support and why?
All right,
Third
so we should each pick a clan, and then
booster.
that'll be the new technical booster, and we'll print it ourselves and become millionaires.
So, what was the last technical booster?
Great Nature. Murkumo?
Oh, was
Yeah.
that Genius Strategy?
Yeah. And
Hmm.
what was the third clan?
Mega Colony.
Mega Colony.
Let's come up with a witty name for our technical booster.
I mean, they're kind of doing them with the character boosters, just instead of under-supported clans, they're doing already over-supported clans.
Well, I think it's going to have to include, at this point in time, Link Jokers, because
Oracle Think.
no more Oracle Think Tank.
I think if you're going off the basis that the clans are under-supported, because that's what technical boosters were meant to do, was
Yeah.
help under-supported clans.
Yeah,
I
Mega
think it would-
Colony got theirs.
Yeah.
So,
My guess would be Oracle Think Tank.
No, because Oracle Think Tank is in this latest Trinity Dragon, so
Yeah, but they haven't gotten anything good. So they're going to need all the help they can get.
no, that's not how it works.
I
So
mean, it could come out later on this year.
Yeah,
and that
if it
would
comes
be
out
like
later.
a whole 10 months
Yeah.
in between. So
I
I would still
mean-
consider Oracle Think Tank.
all right, if
So
you
I
want
think
OTT,
Oracle Think Tank,
destroy more
OTT.
Amazon rainforests.
I think all 3 clans will be Oracle Think Tank, and yet it will come out of the set with still no good Oracle Think Tank deck.
They've already done extra boosters that were just Oracle Think Tank. When they came out with all the Magus cards, oh man, no, come on, give us 3 that are really just not seeing any representation or not at all, not enough. Nubatama.
No, that was in the
Oh.
first technical booster.
Oh, that's right, Nubatama and Murakamo.
what?
Narukami, maybe?
Used to be a sprinkling of Narukamis here and there.
Yeah, but they're not like a... okay, my guess is Dark No, I don't know.
Dark
This is
Oreganos?
Nova Grappler, Link Joker, OTT. That's my guess.
I would say agree with you on Nova Grapplers and Link Jokers, except there's going to be a Nova Grappler Legend deck coming out. I
No,
guess we could
there's
argue
not.
this
It's
all
Royal
night
Paladin.
long.
Definitely could.
But yeah, we don't know. But I definitely have a strong feeling Link Joker is not getting the support that it did last year, and it's not going to. So it might be ripe for a technical booster later this year. And it'll just be a technical booster with a bunch of garbage cards that aren't going to help anybody, but they'll all be
They'll look
deleters.
pretty. And
But they'll look real
pretty.
nice. That's true.
Oh, somehow they'll all help Gear Chronicle.
All right. Cole, did you pick this term of the week?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the term of the week?
Oracle.
So we can make fun of Oracle Think Tank even more.
Well, I mean, not really make fun of it, just explain
Not really.
how simple it is.
Not really make fun of it, but just make fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I right or am I wrong? Oracle just means you have to have the number of cards in your hand as specified by the Oracle keyword.
I think it's always 5, isn't it?
I thought I've seen Oracle 3.
I think so too, but I'm not sure. So
Okay, because I haven't seen Oracle and then a number after the newer cards.
well, then who knows?
Anyways.
I mean,
they-
let's just look at that.
Maybe
PG.
they thought it was too powerful of a mechanics to do.
Yeah. So it's just a keyword that if you meet the condition, usually 5 cards in hand, it goes off and gives you some crummy benefit that no one's going to realize because no one's playing Oracle Think Tank. Although, I don't know, I'm hearing rumors that Battle Sisters are still holding on. But of all subclans out there, Battle Sisters are the least like the other builds in their clan. Absolutely.
The leaders.
I was being facetious. Is that the word? Sarcastic?
Facetious.
You're the king of sarcasm, Jack Lieb.
That's why they call me Jack Atlas.
What?
That was a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Oh, I don't know enough about Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh every week, just not pay attention to it. All right, so
game.
Background noise.
Yep. While I practice my guitar. That was our term of the week, Oracle. All right, so
that's it. Nothing more.
Bringing it to a close. Nothing more to say about them Oracle Think Tanks, even though that was my first clan and I love them dearly. And I always will love them dearly. But they're not doing it. We've forsaken you, Misaki. Please go into your podcast player of choice and give us a review. I know you're out there. I know you're listening. I know you use iTunes. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes to give us a couple of stars and say something you like about our delightful
give us
podcast.
more than a couple of stars, please. But
yeah. 3, 4, 5, if you're feeling charitable.
I don't know. I think we just aren't a competitive enough podcast, so I think I'm going to give us 4 stars.
You're not competitive enough. We're not about the competition. We're about the enjoyment of the game. Because as I've learned from watching Stridegate, Vanguard is about having fun and sharing memories with other people. And I'd like to say thank you to SBJ and Nick Burgess for their help and with getting us going and keeping us going. And if you want to contact us by email, the email address is drivecheckpodcast@gmail.com, and you never know who might be reading your email next week. Please feel free to email us with any thoughts, any comments, anything you'd like to ask about the program, any suggestions. We'd love to hear them. And then if you want to reach us on Twitter, the show Twitter account or program Twitter account is @drive_check. And if you want to reach me directly, I'm @washinthesink. Also, I would like to know, so if you want to email us or tweet at me directly, if there are any Vanguard players in Texas where there are shops that have Vanguard cards in Texas, just give me some ideas and pointers of places to look for. All right, Cole, you're not in Texas. Where can they find you?
I am in Twitter. I'm in the Twitter thingy. I'm at Cole_McCune, COLE_MCCUNE.
And I am at drive_Jack.
Thank you guys for listening to this week's episode of Drive Check Podcast. Tachikoli. Rewind. Tachikaze bullets are full of vigor. See, I saw
one more time.
Tachikaze bullets are full of vigor. By Jor.
Vigor.
I saw Cole and Tachikaze and I mixed them together.
Tachikaze.